Good morning. My name is Michelle and welcome to Big Valley Living. This is going to be part of my cancer journey, and I just want to show you that even though I'm in remission, there are things I need to do sometimes that are just a part of being on this journey. One of them is that every 4 to 6 weeks I have to go to a cancer infusion center where they would normally perform chemotherapy, and they flush a port that I have embedded in my chest. And so I'm going to take you on that journey today with me. And part of it's going to be right here. And I'm going to start out by showing you how I prepare to go and have this regular and routine maintenance performed. I'm going to come in a little bit closer to where my port is, and it's on my chest. You can sort of see where it sticks out a little bit because it's just under the skin. And mine is actually connected to some muscle tissue that keeps it from moving around very much. And I've had this for 5 years now, just about 5 years, and it is performing well. Because it is a partner in my life, I have named it Herbert Birdsfoot after one of my first favorite Sesame Street characters. When we get to the infusion center, they're going to be putting a needle inside of here. And so I have to numb it first. And I usually numb it about 90 minutes to 75 minutes before my appointment with Lidocaine. So I'm going to show you how I do that, because if you have to go through it, I know the first time that I had to put Lidocaine on, I didn't know how to do it, where to put it, how much to put on, and it was extremely scary. So I want to take that fear away. Okay, before putting the Lidocaine on, I have actually just taken a piece of regular plastic wrap, and I just took a small piece, and I hope you can see this. It's just a little rectangle, and the reason that I use this, thank you infusion nurses for telling me this, is that after we put the Lidocaine on, we're just going to let this cling to the top, and that's going to keep everything, it's going to keep dust and debris from touching my chest, and it's also going to just seal everything in and keep my clothes from getting greasy from the medication or from the Lidocaine. So I simply take my, I put a little bit bigger than a pea size on my finger, and then I have just pulled my shirt away a little bit, and I'm using the camera as a mirror, so it's a little odd. And I'm going to go around it first, all the way around, and you can feel your port. So, you know where it needs to be. So you're going to go around it. I'm going to put a little bit more Lidocaine on there. Never feel bad about asking for a little bit more, because the infusion nurses are actually going to clean it off when I get there with some alcohol solution. This is just to get it nice and numb. So that is that. Okay. I'm going to take just a break and look in a mirror just to make sure that I did it the right way. It looks right to me right now. Oh yeah. Okay, we're good. So now I'm going to take my piece of clean plastic wrap. Okay. I know it sounds silly, doesn't it? And I'm just going to put it on here. I really don't care if it sticks up a little bit, because I'm going to go from my home to the infusion center. Ooh, and it's sticking to my fingernails. And believe me, people who are there understand. So no big deal. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit and make sure that I have it all covered. Oh, and I'm just going to go ahead and put my shirt there. Now I'm going to go about my normal morning routine, and I'll see you in the car on our way. Okay, well, now we're on our way, and I'm going to talk to you when I have the opportunity to, but I am driving, so I'm hands-free. I just don't necessarily want to not pay attention and not look you in the eye. So, I just want y'all to know that this is just a regular part of having a port, and that when I first got the port, I was super intimidated, I was super scared. I didn't know just the most basic part, which was essentially how to care for it, how to prepare for infusion. The first time I was so scared I was going to do something wrong, but I did reach out to the infusion nurses and they assured me that everything was okay. And they're the ones that taught me about, putting that plastic wrap on there, where to apply it, about how much to apply. And now that it's a routine, it just isn't a scary thing anymore. And that's the takeaway that I would very much like for you to have, is that, yes, everything is scary the first time, but that it's going to be okay, and it is painless. It is truly painless. Okay, so I'm here, and this is the prep. It looks like a lot, but it really goes quickly. So off we go. She's going to go ahead and carry through, and we're just going to do our thing. I don't know if I can say your name, so I don't know what I can. Her name is Vicky, and she's awesome. She's been with me the whole time. So she just wiped it off like I said she was going to do, and she'll probably do a little bit more with some alcohol. Oh, it's nice and numb. Good. I did a little extra today, just to be sure. And see, so she's just making sure that it's really clean. And I can't really feel anything now except a little bit of cold around the outside. And I'm going to hold this for her to make her life easy.
Thank you.
And anyway, this is something that we do every, 3 to 6 weeks. It just kind of depends on appointments and things like that. I have taken advantage of when my primary physician needs to have blood draws for things like A1C or any other type of blood work. I just go ahead and have his office fax it over here to the infusion desk, and then they go ahead and they help out by doing that blood draw through here instead of having to search for a vein in my hand, because that gets to be a little bit much. Now she's going to have me breathe in.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, breathe.
So I take a deep breath as she puts it in. I have never seen and watched that needle, but I guess I will at this when this is done. And now she's putting saline in there, and I can feel it. There's like a cool sensation in my nose. And is there heparin in there?
We will put heparin in at the very end.
Okay. So she puts heparin in to, if I'm not mistaken, to keep my blood, just to keep everything flowing, and it kind of thins your blood a little bit. I don't feel anything. I don't have any kind of negative effects. And it is worth noting, I didn't tell you this when I was putting the cream and the plastic on earlier, that you do need to make sure you're well hydrated. Just because they're going through your chest doesn't mean that you don't need to be well hydrated to have this done. Like, you should always be that way anyway, but I drink a little extra water, so like since about an hour and a half to 2 hours before this appointment, I had about, a quart of water. Just enjoyed it very much. So, and see, she's just going through all this stuff, and
it's flushing really well. I got a good blood return.
Yay.
No labs today, right?
No labs.
All right, we're gonna take it out.
And now she's just gonna pull it out, and it's that simple. It was that fast. It's been less than 3 minutes, so it takes longer to get here and get into the office than anything else. She took it out. I didn't even feel it, but she always counts. Thank you. And then we get a Band-Aid, and I'm going to keep that on for a little while. And it's that easy. And I think I'll be here in another 4 weeks because I'll be having blood work before having a checkup with my doctor. And also I have a CT scan. So it's that easy, guys. Everything has a season. And we need to take the time to enjoy it. So take today, take it as the gift that it is. Remember, it's the present. And make something special of it. Wow. We are indeed lucky. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day. Remember, be kind.